Yo, what up, nyakos? It's your buddy Philko here, making the last video, reporting live from your mama's house, making the last video for today. I'm tired as hell, but I'm in this kind of video making mood. And apparently, according to the article, which I leave in the description as usual, people are angry about Kendrick Lamar's Ferguson comments, which states, I wish somebody would look in our neighborhood knowing that it's already a situation mentally where it's fucked up. What happened to Michael Brown should have never happened. Never. When we don't have respect for ourselves, how do we expect them to respect us? It starts from within. Don't start with just a rally. Don't start from looting. It starts from within. People, how long has Philko been saying this? How long has Philko been saying this? I don't even want to say me. I just want to say Philko. Because now that this guy says it, maybe more of you will support it. I've been saying this forever. You guys always white people this, white people that. Yeah, the cops who kill people who are unarmed deserve to be disciplined with prison. I agree. But other than that, you guys need to start. We start with us. We're the fucking problem. The main problem is us. Our communities are fucked up because I don't know if it's we're not smart enough as a people or we just don't care enough to come together and get our shit together. I don't know what it is. And everyone always comes up, oh, it's social injustices. We're not smart enough to fucking see that shit. But anyway, now that Kendrick said it, he's getting some backlash and shit. And these comments have enraged many and sparked plenty of debate around the Kendrick Lamar comment. Azealia Banks weighed in on Kendrick Lamar's comment saying, the dumbest shit I ever heard a black man say. Banks also criticized Kendrick for saying this to a white publication and to speak for your fucking self during her series of tweets that are still ongoing on the moment. These are Azealia Banks tweets. When we don't respect ourselves, how can we expect them to respect us? Dumbest shit I ever heard a black man say. Laugh aloud. Do you know about the generational effects of poverty, racism, and discrimination? There are things in society that benefit a select few of us, fine, but don't put down the rest by saying they don't respect themselves. How dare you open your face to a white publication and tell them that we don't respect ourselves? Speak for your fucking self. I really pray for the minds of the urban youth. I really do, because I was once on the side of feeling like I wasn't owed anything. Once on the side of feeling like black people ain't shit because that's what America, my social studies textbooks taught me. You learn from white people? Okay, I'll go on. Becoming an adult and doing my own research has really opened up my fucking eyes, and I get upset to know that there are still young black kids in our public schools being indoctrinated with the same shit they pumped into my head. And fuck all this shit, erasing racial barriers and getting along. Why does white America think blacks even want to be here? I want to be here, bitch. You don't like it, leave. I mean, I know I'm not in America, but still, I want my citizenship. If you don't like it, you can fucking leave. I don't know if any of you know this, but I'm tired of hearing that. If you don't want to be an American citizen, nobody's stopping you. America's not one of those countries that try to stop you. Get the fuck out, you're gone. It's that simple. Nobody's dying for you to be there. Get the fuck out. See you later. That's it. Going on. I really just want my fucking reparations and want you guys to stop killing my sons and telling my daughters they're ugly. You can hate me and call me nigga all you want, because chances are I probably think you're a cracker too. Now, Azealia Banks, I see what she's getting at, but I'm on Kendrick's side on this one. 100% on Lamar's side. Once again, you got another emotional person, Azealia Banks, going after him. Blah, 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 la, 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 just bitch mood in her bitch mode, whatever the fuck. But like I said all the times in the world, you can, because you know what? As a people, we've been mad at white people, marching against white people, looking at white people for years. Where has that got us? It got us freedom, so to say, even though I believe the whole freedom thing wasn't just because we were complaining and we were marching and all that stuff. No, that wasn't the big part of it. It wasn't. A lot of it was political game, international political game. I spoke about that before. Like, if it weren't for other countries seeing what we're doing and knowing what we're doing all the time, this would be a worse country than it is. Because during that time, we were having something called the Cold War, and that had some effect over us getting freedom. That definitely did. And plus, you know, Martin Luther King, all this other stuff, and politics and all that. Yes, but you can't be a country that deploys soldiers in other countries, telling those countries to behave when you have a people in your country that you're obviously suppressing and keeping down. You can't do those things. So of course you gotta give freedom if you're one of those countries who like to deploy soldiers in other countries in which you feel need freedom, you can't do that unless you have what? Freedom. That had a lot to do with it. That had a lot to do with it. I remember I was learning about how... No, I don't even want to get to that. Let me stick to this. But anyway, I agree with Kendrick. We gotta start with within. That hurts a lot of black people's feelings, but whatever. We're not animals. We're not children, unless you're a child. But as a people, we're not children. We should be able to take care of ourselves and figure things out for ourselves. Stop always blaming other people like they're God. It's God's fault we're like this. Motherfucker, you can do it. It's like when people say, read a book. You're stupid if you don't read. I don't think you're stupid if you don't read. I don't think you're smart if you read. It depends on what you're reading. You could be reading the stupidest fucking book in the world, not helping shit. You understand? So that's just another way to think. A lot of people say, oh, you don't read, or I read all the time. It depends on what the fuck you're reading. You're reading pseudoscience, so you think it's science, you're an idiot, and you're wasting your time. You understand? So we gotta just start thinking better for ourselves. Thinking better in reality and shit like that. Because most of us live in this world in which, I don't know, maybe we do feel like we're owed something. But it's like when we look at problems that we have, I don't know if it's because we hurt our feelings. It would hurt our feelings, but we always want to look for someone else to blame for that problem. When a mother has 4 kids, 3 different guys, welfare, no career, crappy job, whose fault is that? The white man? So the white man took the black man's penis and put it in her vagina. He stopped them from buying a condom. He stopped them from buying condoms, and he stopped them from buying birth control. That's what he did. Even though condoms are free in the clinics and birth control isn't that expensive, if you're fucking a man who can't afford birth control, why are you with him? Do you see what I mean? You're gonna blame the white man for that? You're gonna blame the white man for that? Because there's always hands around the country when there's a black woman with so many kids and she can't take care of them and the dad's not home. There's always hands across the country, but no one ever stopped to say, hey, put your coochie away. Stop it. No, put the pussy away, put it down, cover it. Chastity lock, whatever the fuck it's called, chastity belt, put it away. You have enough children. No one really ever wants to say that. Of course, it can go the other way. Black man, take care of your kid, don't run away, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it can go the other way. Yes, it can. But either way, it's still us. We're to blame. We're having numerous kids in fucked up ass areas. We're the ones who don't pay attention to the telltale signs that our children are fucking up, joining gangs, or things of this nature. We kind of skip it. We notice a little, okay, hey, don't do this and that, but we don't really enforce these things. As the people don't really enforce these things, because if we did, our people wouldn't be leading in crime. It wouldn't be leading in crime. It's not just poverty and all this other bullshit. It's just, we gotta get our culture together, and it starts within. We gotta start a new black American culture, which glorifies education, love and respect for each other. You could date whoever you want. I'm not saying in order to be pro-black you have to have a black wife or a black husband. No, you fucking don't. Basically, as a black person, if you want to be pro-black, all you have to do is not fuck with the other black people around you. That's it. Don't negatively affect them. Be fair. Be honest. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Don't be fucking niggas up for no reason, robbing niggas and shit, all that. Don't do any of that stuff. Let's just stop committing so much crime. That's step 1. Let's stop the crime. Let's stop committing so much. We commit so much fucking crime. I don't give a fuck how many guns you give me. I'm not going to go outside and rob somebody. I'm not going to go outside and shoot somebody because they stared at me wrong or stepped on my Jordans. No, we just got to come together and figure something out, because I've been saying the same thing for years, and I'm so happy that Kendrick came behind me. Pause that. I'm just so happy Kendrick said something that I've been saying for a long time. Now because he said it, everyone's going to agree, right? Yeah. That's basically it, people. I'm out. Later.
my heart.